What's good, everyone? You already know the vibes. Welcome back to another video. As you can probably tell, this is not the CSX. I'm actually in my mom's car right now. I actually need to go grab oil for the CSX, the 8th gen. It's like 2,000 kilometers past due on oil right now. So on today's video, obviously, I'm going to be doing the oil change. But I gotta go grab the oil from Canadian Tire real quick, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. But damn, speaking of things that are past due, I be looking like a gorilla walking around everywhere. I need a haircut ASAP. Alright, so it's pretty cold in here, so I'll try my best to explain everything while I'm doing it. If I miss things, my apologies. But yeah, I'll try my best to cover everything as I go. Alright, so here's the oil. It's Mobil 1 Extended Performance 5W30. And then for filter, I'm going to be using this K-TUNED filter. Reason for why I'm using these, I've used it before a couple times and it works really good. I do recommend it on your 8th gen Civic. I don't know about any other car, so don't quote me on this. And then I also got this brake parts cleaner, and I'll show you why we need that in a second. Engine bay looks a lot cleaner than I expected, to be honest. I haven't cleaned it in a while. But first you wanna open the oil cap. You should always start by just, before you drain the oil, you should always open the cap. Got my oil drain bucket. Alright, let's try to do this as clean as possible. Ooh. Oh man, I failed. Got a little bit of oil. But damn, look how dirty this thing is. So oil's done draining. The filter, it's like in a really weird spot. You actually have to take the wheel off to access the filter. It's like right here. So here's the wheel welt. And you kind of have to go into this gap, and then you'll see the filter right here. Alright, so when you take the oil filter off, you want to make sure the gasket also comes with it, because the new one already has a gasket on. Alright, so here's the new oil filter. Alright, so before you put that on, you just want to apply some oil. You can just use the old oil. So you want to hand tighten it as much as you can, and then just do like maybe a quarter turn with your hand. Just make sure you don't tighten it too much. Alright, so the filter is in, and make sure you don't tighten it properly. Just hand tighten it and then a quarter turn once it's all the way threaded in. And then the drain plug is also in. It's just a brake parts cleaner that's kind of dripping everywhere, but other than that, everything's good to go. Time to put the oil in. Alright, so before you pour the oil in, you see how there's like dirt and debris everywhere? You kind of just want to like wipe that down so nothing gets inside the oil tank. Same with the lid. If there's any rock chips or anything, it's just gonna like fall straight into the oil tank. So you want to clean it before you put it back on. So I got my ghetto funnel over here. You don't have to go to the dollar amount, spend like 10 bucks on a funnel. You can just like cut a water bottle, and it works perfectly fine. Alright, so for the Civic SI or the CSX Type S, not for the base model, just the SIs or the Type S, it's 4.6 quarts, and this big bottle is 5 quarts, so I'm just gonna be pouring the whole thing in. But you know, I'm just saying, like, you pour that 5 in and your engine blows up, don't come back to my video and comment bad things on me, okay? If you really want to put 4.6 in, you can, but I'm just saying it shouldn't really make a difference. Alright, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna use both hands. I was just trying to get a nice B-roll out of it, but no. I'll just use both hands. Alright, the oil's in, the lid is on. Make sure it's not leaking from here. Nope, it's not. That's don't worry about it. It's just brake clean. That's on the floor. Literally been going around looking for the car keys for like 15 minutes now. Literally sitting on the toolbox. Like damn, like who let me have a car? Or like who let me start a YouTube channel? Like why am I so stupid? Alright, so I'm back in the car. I'm about to just turn the ignition on. And then focus. Alright. 10%. Like alright, to reset that, basically click and hold until this starts blinking. Just patiently waiting. Alright, now it's blinking. You do the same thing. Just hold. And they should turn into 100%. Alright, yeah, it's that simple. Now it's back at 100%, back to 0 kilometers, and yeah, it's all good. Alright, so once that's done, you put the car in neutral, and then you just start up the car. I just let it run for like a couple minutes. Alright, if you guys seen my exhaust video, I was telling you how the exhaust doesn't stick out too much, and I wanted to replace the muffler. And yeah, I did replace the muffler. I replaced it to this super clean looking K-Tuned Turned Down pipe. Honestly, this muffler is pretty loud compared to like all the other mufflers. When I bought it, the guy was saying how this is like one of the loudest mufflers that a Civic can have. It looks so fire though. Like look at the rear end. She looking so fine. I didn't show you guys how the muffler sounds, and I just finished the oil change, let the car warm up a little bit. So let's go for a quick little drive. I'm not gonna show you the cold start because the car is like pretty warm right now. But yeah, it sounds so good. Windows open. Let me know what you guys think. It sounds so good. Sounds so good. I don't think anything makes me smile as much as this car does, to be honest.
it's looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work in. You can find me where that turf is. Pin precision like a surgeon. Bad ones used to curb me. Showing up to the show when the curve split. She know that I'm worth it, I'm finna go up, I'm aerial. I got the hit stash, got a bracelet for impact. Real tricky, quick to flip a pretty penny to a thick stack, quick stat. Think fast and I talk real. I give a fuck about how they feel. Me and Zay just dropped the propane and it sounded like mass appeal. For my dog, I'ma ride till the wheels kill. Got his hand on the hammer, so keep it legit.